right, so again, good evening, everyone. I am Kimberly James. I'm the City Council representative here in the City of Forest Park. This is a monthly ward meeting that I host every month just to connect people with our department leaders. I call them our subject matter experts in the city that really run our city and get our city going. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our Planning and Community Development Department, Ms. Irons. Come on up, give us an update.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Savon Irons, and I'm the Principal Planner at the Planning and Community Development Department. I do have a few updates that I would like to share with everyone today. So we are in the process of going through the preliminary plat for the townhomes. There'll be 32 townhomes on Main Street. The name is the Carter on Main, my apologies. But yes, so they're in the process of, we will be meeting this evening for Planning Commission to go over the preliminary plat for that. And that decision will be made tonight. Also, the second item is council approved legislation on consultant firm Kimley Horn to perform a feasibility study of the pedestrian bridge that will cross Forest Parkway, the railroad tracks, and it will connect Star Park and the city center complex to Main Street. This study will provide data related to the design and construction costs with the project and also positions the city to apply for federal transportation funds. That's it for the Planning and Community Development Department.
Thank you very much. We're gonna go ahead and move. Oh, he's come on up, making his way on up. It's from our zoning department, Director Walker.
Cody.
I'm sorry, Cody Post.
Good evening, good evening. As she said, I'm Director Walker with the Code Enforcement Department. I'm going to bring about some events that's going on in the Code Enforcement Department. We had 6 members of the Beautification Committee sworn in on Monday. Matter of fact, we have one here. Raise your hand.
I'm here too.
Oh, I didn't even see you. Hey, Ms. Key. Yeah. Also, we're doing a compliance sweep in the auto repair areas on Friday. That's tomorrow. So we'll be out issuing tickets in that area, mainly on Jonesboro Road. Also, we have one opening in the Code Enforcement Department. That's a supervisory position. Our event calendar will be finalized by the end of the month for all the events that Code Enforcement and the Beautification Commission will be hosting. We're also continuing doing sweeps in residential areas concerning trash containers at curbside and vehicles parked on the right of way. So that's my update, and everybody have a good evening.
Thank you, appreciate that. We're gonna move on to our Economic Development Department. And we have Director Abraham in the building.
Thank you, Ms. James. Thank you for being here tonight. First, let's give a good happy birthday to our friend Carolyn Franklin who had a birthday on Martin Luther King Day, the 15th.
Oh, my son, thunder.
Oh, did I? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Okay.
She's been a good friend of the city, and she always comes to all the meetings, and she's a wonderful person. So happy birthday, Miss Carolyn. We have 4 properties that we're finally negotiating with on Main Street. We offered, I think there were 11 properties on Main Street. We had proposals. We've gotten it down to 4, and Mr. Clark and myself and Rochelle are negotiating finally. There's some absolutely gorgeous properties that are proposed up there. Some beautiful buildings that are a mix of residential and retail. So someday you won't be able to recognize the place because of the beautiful development that's going on up there. We're working a very large prospect out of Gillum. We could be working a few more of them, but we've only got about 200 acres left. So we're working on a very big prospect out there that can bring a lot of good jobs to the city. We're also at Gillum in the process of turning over the roads out there. We have 3.6 miles of roads that are now owned by the URA, and we're repairing those roads and by doing the engineering, the surveying, and bringing them up to acceptable speed to give to the city, which we will be turning over, and they'll be owned by the city here shortly, we hope. There's And at Gillum also, I think I told you last meeting that we paid off the $30 million debt to the U.S. Army. When the city, I think it was 2014, when they took out a $30 million debt to buy 1,100 acres of land out of Gillum, which has since been developed, and there's 7 million square feet. There should be 10 million square feet developed out there at the end of the project. The Army is very happy with this project, and we're supposed to have a celebration with the Army and the community in April. So watch out for that. There it is, Victoria. So I went to the finance department and pulled up some numbers about the businesses in the city. In 2023, we had 119 new businesses moved into the city. And I did a little scan of who's moving in, and there were a lot of food and grocery businesses moving here, health businesses, construction, landscaping, cleaning companies, and tax services, all things that all of us need every day. We had 30 businesses move out of the city. So that's a pretty good number to have 19 move in and 30 move out. And those that left us were largely nail salons, cab companies and car rentals, and tax providers, which are a lot of those are seasonal things. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna go to our public safety department. We have our fire chief in the building with us, Chief Clement. Oh, okay. You can go ahead, Chief. I'm just admitting someone. Oh.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thanks for being here this evening. Happy to present on behalf of the fire department. As of yesterday, we had a total of 9 out of 11 of our new recruits complete their National Registered EMT certification. They were successful on their first attempt, so we're excited about that. They're getting ready to start their advanced EMT certification over the next week. So kudos to the Emergency Medical EMS Training Division for that. I just want to remind everybody about the emergency EMA notification in the event of severe weather, a code red, and our ring notification, which is on our city's website. If you can't get on the website, I have it right here. It is public.coderedweb.com, public.coderedweb.com. And also for our public safety ring notification, it is publicsafetyring.com, publicsafetyring.com. You can go on these links to get updates about any weather related events that's going to impact this beautiful city. The Red Cross reached out to the fire department today. They want to partner to prepare a Red Cross Be Ready. What that is they want to come in and do a training relating to a significant fire that we had on Woodland Drive last month. So we'll have some additional information forthcoming to give out to the city for that training. Today we had a meeting with Fireworks. What we're looking for is a new records management software that will be compatible with our CAD. What that consists of is a fire bundle, ALS, EPCR reports, cardiac monitor, and any inventory that we have or that we use internally with the fire department. So it's a total records management software that allows the fire department to have real live interaction with our response and incident management. And that's all I have. Any questions for me?
Thank you, Chief, for that information. We're gonna move right along to our Public Works Department. We have our Director Cheeks.
Thank you, Ms. James, for having me. This month at Public Works, we finished up taking down all the Christmas decorations. We're concentrating on getting all the streets clean and all the bus stop areas maintained. And I want to say special thanks to code enforcement for allowing his force to help our force to get sanitation parts off the street and just making the whole city a better place. Like is supposed to be the best city in the state of Georgia and in the United States. And also, a lot of y'all have heard talk about it, our new street sweeper we have. Just to let you know, you will see it, but this past week or so, due to the temperatures, it has exterior water tanks and water pumps, and we cannot put it out in this adverse weather conditions because it will cause extreme cost factors. So as soon as it gets above 32 and rising, you will see it on the road every day. And if you have any issues with any streets, potholes, we have the one click, and you can call Public Works. Option 3, excuse me, we have a voice. You call the city, you will get a live person within 3 rings. Or else. What's the reason? You'll have to speak to the gentleman beside you. And that's basically all we have at Public Works. We're just keeping the city as beautiful as we can, and we can't do it without the help of all the citizens and all the other departments bringing it to our attention. And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna move right along to our HR department. We have our Deputy Director Lewis in the building with us.
Good evening. Thank you, Councilwoman James. The city of Forest Park has some wonderful job opportunities, and I am very pleased to let you know what the listing is. The first listing is for a code compliance supervisor. We're also hiring firefighter EMTs. The police department is hiring a records supervisor. We have an opening in the recreation department for a recreation supervisor. The finance department is hiring a financial services tech. Our planning and community development department has an opening for a planner 1. The public works department has an opening for a part-time maintenance worker, and the city of Forest Park is also hiring for police officers, firefighter, and also firefighter EMTs for the fire department. The Public Works Department has an opening for a street foreman and also a mechanic. And the Fleet Department has an opening for a fleet foreman. We still have the position for a heavy equipment operator open. And in that position, as I previously stated, you have to have your CDLs. If you're interested in applying for any of these positions, please visit our website at www.forestparkga.gov. Click on Departments, Human Resources, and Job Opportunities. And if you see something you're interested in, just hit that Apply Now button, and that'll take you right through the process. I'm also very pleased to announce that we have a wonderful job fair coming next Wednesday, January the 24th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here at 696 Main Street. And we have a variety of companies that will be represented. Definitely the city of Forest Park will be there. WellCare Personal Care Services, Bulldog Insurance, Big Dave's Cheesecake, Jane Care Senior Medical Center, Georgia Utility Contractors, Chick-fil-A, and a few other companies. And we have a flyer we've given out to everyone. And if you're interested, we also have that information on the city's website. Thank you, everyone, and we have a wonderful night.
Thank you. And is that Big Dave cheese steaks?
Yes.
I always say cakes too, but it's steaks. We have our recreation department in the building, our director, Maxwell. Come on up, sir.
How's everybody doing today? Just to let you know, my name is Tyreek Max. I'm the Director of Recreation and Leisure Service. Some upcoming events, we have February the 9th, we have Parents Day Out. So parents, if you need a night to go out, or just be to yourself. If you come by the recreation center, register your child. It's pretty much, I think it's $15. We checking them from 6 to 11 o'clock. So it gives you time out to go out, enjoy your night, enjoy your night, and with whatever you're trying to do between 6 and 11 o'clock. Update on the senior center. We did have the water main break. A couple of days ago, Water Authority came out and they're looking at the problem to see what it's going to take to fix. What slowed it up is we had the gas company had to come find the lines. Everybody had to come find the lines before they did any digging. So we found that, and the Water Authority be out looking at that. So we're in youth basketball. So every Saturday, if you guys want to come out, just see the kids play basketball, it's pretty interesting, especially to come see some of the other teams play. It's nice. We had a packed house. So that goes between 10 and 3 o'clock. So if you have time, come on out. January the 23rd is Forest Park Youth Basketball Night at the Forest Park High School basketball game. They'll be playing again Woodward Academy. All our youth basketball teams will be there to pretty much showcase the youth basketball program that starts at 6 o'clock. So at the halftime of the girls' game, our youth basketball team will go out on the floor and just be recognized on that. That's a part of our building the partnership with the local schools on that end, okay? But besides that, that's all we have for the Recreation Leisure Service Department.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, and I'll say my kids started up in Forest Park sports. So they did soccer and basketball and swimming, all at Forest Park. So come out, make sure you come out and enjoy. We have our city manager in the building, Mr. Clark, to give us updates. Come on, Mr. Clark.
Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. First, let's give these directors who do an amazing job of going to all of these events, attending, and ensuring that our community is well abreast of what's happening in this community. So if you could join me in thanking these directors. First, I would like to start by echoing some of Director Jenks' sentiments. So for years, when you call Forest Park, you went through this arduous phone tree where you were trying to figure out which department you wanted. 2 weeks ago, we went live with a live person answering all phone calls for the city of Forest Park. I do not believe we are large enough to have a phone tree service. I believe if we're going to talk about the importance of customer service, I feel like I'm getting a better experience when I can get a human that I can understand on the phone. Would you guys agree? And so now when you contact the city of Forest Park offices, the phones have to be answered within 3 rings. Voicemails have to be returned by the end of the day. And the greeting that you'll receive on the front end is thank you. It's a great day in the city of Forest Park. I can't even say it. It's a great day in the city of Forest Park. How may we assist you? And that's just to ensure that as we talk about building community, we're also changing what the standard customer service experience looks like for this community. Second to that, on this past Monday, we held our monthly city council meeting in which there was a lot of additional items that the council approved, but some of them to note would be, first, our Planning and Community Development Department has been working on this pedestrian bridge that will cross over Forest Parkway. We were awarded a grant from the Atlanta Regional Commission to help with those efforts. And so we're excited that that project, the feasibility side of it, will be complete by October of this year. In addition to that, we made a presentation to our mayor and council with regards to the adaptive reuse of the Rite Aid facility there on Forest Parkway. We're looking into turning it into a incubator that will feature a three restaurant food terminal, 3 flex office spaces, a multi-purpose stage, a bar concept, coffee concept, as well as a bakery concept. And the most intriguing thing about it is that for the first time ever, we'll have our own standalone commissary kitchen right here in Clayton County for those budding entrepreneurs that have a lot of talents, culinary talent, but just need to do it the right way in a licensed kitchen. In addition to that, Director Abraham spoke of the developments that are happening on Main Street. Two of them will be going before the DDA for approval this month. And so we're excited just to see some new quality of life amenities coming into this community. And then last but certainly not least, we also presented and council approved a $95,000 proposal to finalize the work on our new Forest Park City Center, a facility that will house all of our various departments, including the police department, right there on Forest Parkway. The location will be where the planning, community development, and the HR buildings are. So we're going 3 stories there, and then the renovations that the residents have been long talking about over there at Star Park. And then last but certainly not least, the success of our home program. So for our community members that haven't had the opportunity to meet our senior management analyst, Ms. Pauline Warrior, will you please stand? I will defer to Ms. Warrior to give us an update, if Councilwoman James, if you'll allow, for our home program.
Talk about timing.
Perfect timing.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. I appreciate it.
Thank you all so much for being here. I'm so excited about this program. I have the awesome opportunity to speak with so many of our legacy residents on a daily basis. And all of us need a little bit of help, right? You know, with the rehabilitation and repair. And so we stood this program up on December 29th. And I'm excited to say that we have 162 applications. That's where you clap. This is a multi-phased process of engagement. And so it starts with a pre-qualification. And so of those 162 applicants, we have 92 who have pre-qualified. So that's where you're supposed to clap too. But at any rate, we're very, very excited about this as an opportunity. The applications are available online because our city manager has just such a wonderful heart, as well as the governing body. We have been able to make provision to provide computer workstations at City Hall for all of our residents who require it, just like my friend, Mrs. Robinson in the back, and others, because the applications are available online. The application period closes on February 9th. And so we are in process right now of compiling a list of approved contractors with whom our residents will have the opportunity to engage when we are ready to facilitate that process to ensure that services are performed with excellence in the home. So repairs consist of a myriad of opportunities ranging from light electrical to minor plumbing, things like re-roofing, things like porch and walkway cement repair, and others. So please, please, please share this as an opportunity with others that you know. And apologies. Yes, sir. Yes. And just before I left the office, which is why I was running behind, we do have a warming shelter that we are standing up for our residents because the weather is forecast to be in the low teens on tomorrow evening and on Saturday evening. And so we are standing up a warming shelter at our recreation center from 7 p.m. on tomorrow night until 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, and then again on 7 p.m. on Saturday evening until Sunday 7 a.m. So we want to make certain that everyone who is entitled, of course, we all are entitled to safe and healthy conditions, and so we want to make certain that we are doing our parts. We want to thank the mayor and the city manager and of course our city council for that as an opportunity. I am happy to answer any questions that anyone may have about this home repair program at this time. Take it at the end.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, council person.
Thank you so much. All right, well, we are down to the last I have a few updates, and I don't know if Ms. Dixon have any updates, but I want to bring up, if she would like to come, one of our school board members, Ms. Victoria Williams. You want to give us any updates, ma'am? Well, all I know is the Forest Park Middle School is coming along very well. Can you pull it up really? Well, we'll show it afterwards. Okay. All right. So just a few things that I have. And don't we have some great leaders in the city of Forest Park? See, I don't have to do nothing. I just sit there and let them do it. Oh, he must be talking about Mr. Clark. But there's a couple of things that I have going on. We're going to celebrate our senior class on May the 18th. That's also going to be a day of community. We're going to have a community field day. We're partnering with all the schools, elementary, and the 2 middle schools that are in the city of Forest Park. So mark your calendar for that date, May the 18th. We will have our students parade around in their decorated cars to celebrate them as seniors, and then they'll have a good time on the field on that day. Then on March the 10th, I will be hosting the Hunger Walk in the city of Forest Park. They'll have it downtown with the Atlanta Community Food Bank. They'll be downtown in that area on that same day, but we're going to be walking in the city of Forest Park. So I am the team captain of Forest Park High School. I do have the information. You can go online and make a contribution if you would like to donate. 100% of the funds will go towards the efforts that we give when we give away food, and I'm trying to plan one for February as well for our community. It's for everyone in our community. So if you're able to donate, we'll take donations online at the website at the Atlanta Community Food Bank. And then if you want to come out and walk, you can walk with us on that day as well. And then finally, we have the Partners in Business. It is a business breakfast that I'm hosting on February the 3rd from 9:30 to 11. We're trying to get all of our local businesses to connect with our schools. And I have a nice little flyer. I don't know if y'all can see it online, but I have a nice little flyer. And it includes all of our high school, our high school, Forest Park High, our 2 middle school, Babb Middle and Forest Park Middle, and our elementary schools, which is Lake City, Unidos, Huey, Fountain Elementary. I'm looking at you, Ms. Williams, so I won't miss anyone. And we're in Lake City Elementary as well as Edmonds Elementary. That'll be a part of the collaborative effort to bring everyone in one place so that businesses can know how they can connect with our schools, because we need as much support in our schools as possible. You would not believe how many students are homeless or dealing with things, and we need that support, and we need to expose them to other things, and we need funds to do that. So that is a big effort that we're trying to do as well. So with that said, we're going to end the online version of the presentation. This will be recorded. It is recorded, so it will be put back online for everyone to see. Thank you all for tuning in. I see one of our staff members, Mr. Amsterdam. Is that his last name?
Hey, Councilwoman James. Yes, this is Travis Hampton. I'm with United Way community organizer.
Okay.
Yes. I think we met just once or twice at city council meetings, but I was just asking if I heard some events being discussed, like the social events by the Parks and Rec Department, and if I wanted to go back to see that as a reminder, just wanted to see if they would be posted on any calendar, whether that would be the Forest Park Gov's calendar, or if there's any other place where I can reference upcoming events.
The City of Forest Park website, and we have the calendar on the Parks and Recs department.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And then if you're not on our email mailing list, make sure you get on our email mailing list as well, because we do send out blasts on different events as well.
Okay, thanks. I'm sure there's how to do that on the website.
Is it?
Get on the mailing list.
Oh, how to get on the mailing list on the website? Is that on the website? how to get on that? Okay, yes, it is.
All right, I'll check it out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, Ms. Key, for joining. Thank you, Ms. Taylor, for joining. We're gonna go ahead and end the electronic version. You all have a great evening. Sorry you don't get the refreshments that we have. Let's see, we got collard greens, macaroni and cheese. I'm just kidding. All right, have a great evening. Thank you.
Bye.
We'll be back next week, next month, third Thursday of the month.
Thank you.